Hey guys, it's Corinne. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Corinne and I am a master manifester. On my channel, I am helping millions of people around the world live their best life through invoking the power of your imagination and pointing it in the direction of where you want to be. So if that sounds good to you, please consider subscribing and don't forget to like this video if you see something that you like. All right, so let's dive into the video. Okay, so the focus of this video is going to be strictly on the application of affirmations. I'm doing a series of videos on affirmations. I have been studying inner conversation, and I gotta tell you, I have had some fantastic results over the last several months, and I am now ready to reveal the techniques that I've used to create large sums of money in my life, positive cash flow in my brand new business, and improve personal and family relationships, some within a day. So anyway, let's get started. Affirmations. First thing I would like to say is let's try to do away with that stereotype of affirmations. For me, I used to think affirmations were all about repeating things and then going on about my day. What I have realized is that affirmations are not something you want to have as like a technique that you do. The whole goal of the affirmation is to replace your old thoughts with these new thoughts and allow those new thoughts to become your self-concept. So I'm going to say that again. The whole point of the affirmation is to replace your current inner conversation and have the new thought get rid of the old thought on that particular subject in our life. We're not doing affirmations. We're changing our mind. We're reprogramming our mind. Now, when I tell you that you are reprogramming your mind, that could almost sound a little crazy or even like a daunting task. But I'm gonna tell you like this, you always talking to yourself. I know you always talking to yourself, because guess what? I'm always talking to myself. Everybody's always talking to themselves. We're always talking, thinking, plotting, and pushing forward. So if I were laying in bed and I was thinking about getting up out of the bed, first thing I would do is I would think about, okay, I'm going to get up, I'm going to go pee, I'm going to brush my teeth, I'm going to throw some clothes on, I'm going to get to the gym. I am forecasting, predicting, actually creating my life with my imagination by telling myself exactly what is going to happen. I could wake up and tell myself, okay, I'm going to get 3 orders. I'm going to have $1 million. I always have more than $1 million in my bank. You can tell yourself what you want. You can intend what your day is going to look like. And since we are constantly talking to ourselves throughout the day, we have a particular set of beliefs, conversation, and circumstances around every subject in our life, such as money, our personal relationships, our food, our body, our hair, how we look, how we smell, how we feel, how much money we make. So my point to you is this: you always think from a reference point. Like, you may have deposited your payroll check or got direct deposit. Your next thought might be, oh, I got to pay my rent. Oh, I'm only going to have $400 left. Oh, I'm not really going to have that much money. You are telling yourself, I'm not going to have that much money. I had this come out of my checking account. I'm going to be broke for the next 2 weeks. Those conversations, guess what those are? Those are affirmations. You are actually affirming that you're going to be broke for the next 2 weeks because these people always screw you over, and you can't believe that that got withdrawn from your bank account or some unexpected charge or whatever the case may be. When you are having these conversations with yourself about a particular subject in your life, be it your man, your woman, your relationship, your money, your family, your neighbors, you are affirming something. You're getting dressed. Oh, my skin is always so dry. You know, you're washing your hair. Oh, I don't know what you would say about your hair, but you catch my drift. Whatever. If you're complaining about something, or maybe you're affirming something. Maybe you are in the mirror saying, my skin is so beautiful and amazing. I love the way my stylist did my hair. Whatever you are telling yourself is an affirmation. So now that we have discussed affirmations in that extent, I'm going to tell you the step-by-step routine that you can use to create the affirmations that you want. So I took some notes here. So what I do is I decide on a specific situation. If it is something that I want, for example, in my business, I want my business, shopwinebar.com, to do a certain amount of sales, a certain amount of revenue, and run a certain amount of profit. I know exactly what I want. How I came up to that is I pick a specific subject and I write down what I don't like about it. So let's say you're picking money. You might say, okay, I feel stressed out. I don't have enough money. I want enough money to remodel my house. So I write down where I am, and then I write down where I want to be. So if I keep telling myself, it's so hard to keep the house clean, the kids are always so messy, I'm so sick and tired of doing laundry, I wish I had some help around here, I will write down what my desired outcome is. My house is always so clean. I love that I never have to worry about laundry. It is so wonderful having a housekeeper. I love that I get the housekeeper comes once a week, every week. So now, instead of you seeing your home and complaining that everything's a mess, you affirm that everything is beautiful. Your house is always clean. The laundry is always done. I love that I have such a beautiful, clean, well-organized home. So we can pretty much, we can manifest absolutely anything. It can be a clean home. It can be your finances. If you're having issues with your finances, you could identify the money shortage and decide what you want. You want money to flow easily and effortlessly. You want it to be easy. Your affirmations could be, I am a master manifester. I've always had enough money. Money comes to me so quickly and easily. I love money. I'm receiving unexpected checks out of the blue. Money always comes to me out of the blue. So my point here is identify what area in your life you want to improve. Typically, if we want to improve something, it's because it's not the way we want it. It helps me to write down what I don't like about a specific area. If I write down what my complaining is, then, because when you're complaining, you're affirming. So I basically take that and I flip it to what I want it to be. I love that I have everything I need. I love that money flows to me. I love looking at my bank account. I love that I have over $1 million in my bank account all the time. I love that it's so easy for me to be a millionaire. I love that making money is so fun and easy. And so once you identify that, I say 3 to 4 statements. That is step 1, knowing what you desire. The second step, okay, what I do is I get into my subconscious mind, or that's such a technical term, but that's the truth for me. You're getting into your subconscious mind. I do that by shutting off my attention and awareness to this present, bright 3D reality. I close my eyes. I take a few breaths for about 2 minutes. I think about the 1 or 2 affirmation, like say, I love that I'm receiving multiple orders every day with my online store. I love that I profit over $30,000 a month. I love that I'm selling furniture every single day. I love that money comes to me so quickly and easily. So I'll have a few of them, and I will go within, go into your closet, breathe, shut down the outside world, and repeat it to yourself in your mind. You do not need to actually say these out loud. Sometimes I find it's more effective when I am completely within and I am saying that, then oftentimes an image will pop up. I recommend having a little image or a little clip. For me, my specific example is my company is receiving multiple orders every day. People love shopping with me. It is so easy for me to make $30,000 a month online. And I will actually close my eyes. I will see my computer screen. I will see the revenue coming in. I will see my coach congratulating on me on how fast my store is going. And I am just filled with the emotion of satisfaction, that knowing that my imagination is my true self, and that which I feel and experience invokes the law of reversibility, and it brings it back into this 3D reality. And that's the first way I apply affirmations. Okay, so you have to know what exactly it is that you want. You can use that meditation technique I just described, also known as a state akin to sleep, where you slow down your brave waves just a bit. The next thing is huge. Okay, so say your routine, or say that you get up in the morning time, you're most receptive. You get yourself up, you go in the bathroom, you say your 3-4 affirmations to yourself in the mirror, you sit down, you close your eyes for 10 minutes, and you go there. You allow yourself to feel the experience. You make there, now. You make it so that what you are thinking about there is now who you are now. And then sometimes, to induce this, I will ask myself a couple questions. How does it feel now that this experience is a part of my life? Who am I now? How do I feel? Who am I? How do I walk? How do I live now that this is so? And that really allows me to open up. Now, the next part that I wanted to explain to you is very important. Once you experience that affirmation reel, that new reality where you are telling yourself how this situation is. Now remember, you're using your creative power, your divine power of your mind, your inner being, your God spirit, your soul to create. We always use it to create. We're creating all the time. The truth is that we're all master manifestors, but you really want to be able to point that in the direction of where you want to go. So this is no different. It is real, just like everything else you create is real. And this next step, you want to not, shall we say, uprooted by what you see in the 3D reality. Say you're affirming that your business is booming and you're doing phenomenal, you're receiving orders every day. If you don't get an order that day, I don't want you affirming that everything sucks and that you never get orders, because that conversation is still an inner conversation, which is still an affirmation. So you have to turn a blind eye to what you see, because remember, what you affirm, if you persist in it, will harden into fact. You will dig those grooves, and that will be comfortable, and that will be what is true. What is here already displayed in this 3D reality is old news. Okay, so you have to let go of the old self and identify with the new self. And that is how you put the power of affirmations to work for you. Very, 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 very important is that when you are out in the 3D world, or say you're just living your freaking life after you have already gone through your state akin to sleep and visualized and felt it real, the best thing to do is honestly just to give thanks all day long that you already have it, and it doesn't even matter if you don't see it, because you know it's so real. You want to express that gratitude and say thank you, thank you, thank you that I'm receiving so many orders, and that my company is a success, and that I'm helping millions of people around the world. And you let it go. And every time the subject comes up, whether it is about the growing in the business or it is about improvement in your finances, just give thanks that it is already exactly the way you want it to be. And if you find yourself doing something mundane like driving or cleaning and you're not really thinking, bring those affirmations back into your mind. I'm so happy and thankful now that blah, blah, blah. Or, I love that I'm receiving orders every single day. I love that my man is so head over heels with me. I love that I am taken care of, that I'm pampered, that I am provided for. I love that money comes so quickly and easily. I love that I am the man that has it all. I am the woman that has it all. I love that everything works out perfect for me. I love that I always get what I want. I love that I own multiple businesses that are successful and my income is over $100,000 a month. And you feel that as you walk around. And the way that you reprogram your subconscious mind is because this is not something that you're doing, as like a tactic. You are overwriting the old software. You are replacing those habitual old thoughts with the ones that you desire. and tell yourself that they're real and they're already done. Because once you create it in your mind, it is done. Okay? So that is the application of affirmations. Look at them as inner conversations. On my next video, I'm going to be talking about some cool tips on how to quickly and easily integrate affirmations in your life. So thank you so much for joining me. Please remember to leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. And I can't wait to see you in the next video. Take care.